My name is Jeremy. Welcome to Iron Deck, and I am playing in the Legacy 20th Anniversary play-in with Grixis Control, a deck that I play a little too slow, but I'm hoping that I'm able to turn the corner with the added pressure of it being an event. So this list is pretty awesome. We've got two Furies as a win condition. Of course, you've got two Hitotsugu's main. You've got Narset with a very limited Days Undoing package. Finally, I get to play with Expressive Iteration. This card is great. I've been getting dumpstered by it in leagues. I'm stoked to have it in my deck. Baleful Strix, as always, especially this one with the kind of Autobahn art. I love it. Is a win condition sometimes. We've got two Hymn to Turok, which make me giddy to cast. One Fatal Push, three Lightning Bolts, two Thoughtseize, three Sudden Edicts. The cantrip package, we've got enough basic lands to do everything in our deck. Of course, you got Force of Wills. We've got one main deck, Sorin the Mirthless. I dig this guy. I want to make it happen. We're just trying to control our opponents out of the game. We've got creature removal for Days, and Days meaning D-A-Y-S, not Days. In the sideboard, we've got a Flusterstorm, Days Undoing if we want to lean into that ability with Narset to just wipe our opponent's hands away. Energy Flux for the artifact matchups. Two Surgical Extraction for anything messing with the graveyard. Turak Dread Canter as a little bit more discard and the creature that just kills white. We've got 5 blasts in the sideboard because Delver. We've got Meltdown for the Urza Saga and artifact matchups. Null Rod for Storm and the Urza Saga matchups. One Kolaghan's Command, which will help us against Death and Taxes and a couple other matchups. And one Ruination, which is a card that I will cast at the drop of a dime. I'm going to try to do right by myself and only use it in the appropriate place, which is the lands matchups. And that's the deck. I'm going into the Legacy 20th Anniversary play-in. Let's see if we can make something happen. See you in the matches. Hello! I am here in match 1 of the Legacy 20th Anniversary play-in versus Denson. I am on the play, and let's see what Grixis Control has for me today. I'm going to keep this. This looks pretty solid. Just going to play a Scalding Tarn until we see what our opponent is up to. They started the game with 7 cards in hand. I mean, it's a event with, I was going to say it's an event with exciting prizes, so we might just see Delver or a championship invite or something. Instead, we're going to see Reanimator, I imagine. Or, well, I think there's no harm in Brainstorm in here. Do we want Volcanic Island? Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's Brainstorm. I'd love to put 3 things away. Well, let's give them a choice that does not include Force of Will. I don't know that this is Reanimator. It could be a Grixis Control mirror, but I mean, my gut says this is probably Reanimator, which means it's probably Grixis Control. All right. Take the Ponder. We draw Force of Will. Drop a fetch land into play. And pass the turn. This will tell us, I assume, if it's Reanimator or... Okay, so this says, well, maybe it isn't. Eek. Well, I don't force this. Okay, I think that's the best possible scenario for me. So is this some kind of... Is this Jund? I mean, it could be just straight up old school, kick you in the teeth Jund. I mean, all right. Get all of our colors on lock here and just Narset away. Ponder or another Narset. I think I take the Ponder here. Yeah, I'm going to take the Ponder. All right. Just pass it. 3 Bloodstained Mires in a row. My opponent's got a lot of cards in hand. This does appear to be classic Jund. Holy crap. I have a ton of creature removal, so I think I just let that resolve. Oh, Jund with Saga, I assume. A lot happening here. I think first of all, we use Narset. Hidetsugu doesn't do a lot here. It's probably the take, though. I can't bolt anyways, so I think I ponder with this. If I want to him, I can. Baleful Strix. That I am in the market for. So let's go EI, Baleful Strix. Do not shuffle my library. Play. I want to hymn them so bad, but it just doesn't seem like it's the right play. I could hit Itsugu, give up Narset. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Given that's the case, I probably should have sequenced that or put the Ponder in a different pile, but whatever. Did make Tarmogoyf bigger. I think Narset, they could ignore it, and just try to do me in as quickly as possible. Notably, I cannot him to Turok and Baleful Strix next turn. We did get the Shadow Spear out of play, so now my Baleful Strix is somewhat of an answer. Okay, yeah, they're just going at me. That makes sense. Another Tarmogoyf. Another Dark Confidant. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. So this Tarmogoyf is going to get less exciting. Become an 0-1. I like that. I think I can go black. Blue. No. I can go blue, black. I can draw the Baleful Strix the Sorin that I know I want. And then I can Expressive Iteration, which I know I want to do. Oh, it feels so good to cast this all of a sudden. Put 1 card into my hand. Do I Thoughtseize? Is that crazy? Just take their last card? It's probably a land, right? I think I want to keep Brainstorm. I'm going to put Brainstorm into hand, Thoughtseize on the bottom, exile Polluted Delta, play Polluted Delta, and pass the turn. So now we just want our opponent to reswamp. Reveler's Charm. Riveteer's Charm, pardon me. Target opponent sacrifice a creature or planeswalker they control at the highest mana value. Okay, so that kills Narset. Cop 3 cards of your library. Exile target player's graveyard. Wild stuff. That's the swamp. Plague Engineer. I think I want my defense, right? Do I? Yeah, I'm going to just counter that. It's probably a mistake, but whatever. Get out, Plague Engineer. I'm trying to use my Owl to block. I'm going to let them have the Dark Confidants. I don't know if that's wild, but Ignoble Hierarch. All right. I'd like to see another Hidetsugu here. That'd be pretty cool. Thoughtseize is not what I want to see. I mean, I know it's a Riveteer's Charm. So slamming Sorin. Yeah, slamming Sorin. Black. Black. Whatever. Oh, I think I have to Thoughtseize as much as I don't want to. Because they have the card that kills Sorin. Yeah, bummer. Okay. I can just go Underground Sea here. We're going to Thoughtseize, as crazy as that sounds, and we're going to take this Riveteer's Charm. Yep. You can have that, and I will pass. Gotta try to speed up a little bit. Okay, they got a Thoughtseize, they got a Swamp. Riveteer's Charm is gone. They draw for turn. Thoughtseize, you can have my Hymn to Turok. Dragon's Rage Channeler. All right. They do not have great attacks here. Force of Will, which I can hard cast. Does that mean I'm getting frisky here? No, I think I'm plussing Sorin. Look at the top card of my library. Okay. Sure. I'll use his ability. Put a Swamp into play. And I'm just going to pass here. Maybe let Dark Confidant do his dirty business. Knocking them to 4. Ignoble Hierarch. They have... No, this resolves because I'm going to stop this Assassin's Trophy. We are going to counter that. Probably should have waited till after they surveilled, but I'm terrified of the clock playing Grixis Control. They got rid of a Hymn with Dragon's Rage Channeler. They cast the Sylvan. Fair enough. I feel like they have to crash in on Sorin here, or this Dark Confidant could just kill them. Either if they're Dark Confidants could just kill them. This is coming at who? Me? Sorin. Okay. So I think I block with Hitotsugu, right? That's not bad. So I'm going to create a vampire. I'm going to leave them dead on board. Do I attack? I go to 8. I think I attack. Like, Sorin can die now. We're going to see what their Dark Confidants do to them. Boom. Scary. Boom. All right. We got game 1. Thank you, Bob. Okay, against Jund. Huh. Days Undoing we can just do with impunity, I think. Red Element, that's not what we're doing here. Meltdown. I mean, I feel like they are an Urza Saga package because of the Shadow Spear, but I don't know. Maybe this is good. What is not good? Maybe it's not Days Undoing. I mean, I almost feel like, why am I even boarding? Maybe I can pull up. Force of Will is such a good. Maybe I just. Oh, I can pull Narset, I think. I can pull a Narset for a Kolaghan's Command. I like kind of everything going on here, and I don't think any of this is better. If I see Urza Saga in game 2, I'll bring in the Meltdown, but okay, game 2. Against old school Jund. I want to be honest with you, I like it. I'm going to keep this. Yes, I'm going to keep this. If something catastrophic happens turn 1, I can force it. Oh, green. That's fine with me. I think I want to Thoughtseize here rather than Ponder. Yikes. Okay, so it is the Urza Saga package. I can counter choke him, Sylvan. I mean, this is a lot of good stuff. They can't cast him yet, but they will be able to cast him. I think I just take the Sylvan library. I do have a counter for whatever nightmare thing happens. Okay, there's the Saga gone. I'm in a lot of trouble here if I don't find some action. That's action. I don't want to cast this yet, though, because I don't want to waste the land drop. So let's ponder. I do like this. I do, with the Urza Saga, I do like this. Okay, so let's go. I want to make my land drop next turn. So let's go Baleful Strix, Scalding Tarn, Hitotsugu on top. Don't shuffle the library and pass it. So they have to know I have a force here. Yep. Glad that this is getting no value. Drew another Sylvan Library. I think I have to let that go. Choke just ends the game, basically. Doesn't end it. I mean, I'm a 3-color deck, but I don't want to get choked. Scalding Tarn. Should have kept that up for iteration. But let's get the Baleful Strix into play. Got another Baleful Strix. We knew that. Now we kind of have some versatility in what we can pitch to Force of Will. I would love to see them just dome themselves for 8 here. I might pitch Baleful Strix to Force of Will. Okay, they take 8 to draw 2 cards. Urza Saga pops, gets a Shadow Spear. I have to assume they found a land there. Yep. So we know 4 of the cards in their hand. Dark Confidant. Yep. Resolves. Hopefully it can do the same work it did last game. There's a Ponder. I think... What does this get rid of? Doesn't really do much yet. I think I'm going to hold that. I think I'm going to EI here. Yeah, let's do it. Expressive Iteration. So I think I want to put Hitotsugu into my hand, Brainstorm on the bottom, Thoughtseize into exile, crack that, get something that produces black, and we're going to Thoughtseize. Oof. Okay, so now I could probably take the choke, right? Could take the red L blast. I think I'm just going to take the choke. That kind of keeps me alive here. Colligan's Command, Endurance, him, choke. Let's see what Bob does. Opposition Agent. Drills him for 3. I can't imagine a world where they Sylvan Library. But I've seen crazier things happen. Okay, so they put him back with Sylvan Library. Choke is no longer an issue. This is probably a him. Yeah, that resolves. I am thrilled for that to happen. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So now they go to 10, I go to 12. So the red L is gone. That is a good draw. I think I can get Hitotsugu going here. Yeah, let's get rid of that Shadow Spear. Don't want them to be able to Sylvan freely like that. I think I should Ponder here. Really get things set up. EI. Good old Lightning Bolt. I think I can put Brainstorm, Lightning Bolt, EI. Don't shuffle. I just drew Expressive Iteration in case I'm going to force anything. Riveteer's Charm. Drilling them for 3. They are back at 7. Don't think they can do anything with this. Especially staring into 3/3 soon. Okay, they don't use Sylvan, of course. I will go to 10. Let's see what we've got. We knew about that. Get rid of the graveyards. Do I just Sorin now? We know they have the Riveteer's Charm and the Assassin's Trophy, Colligan's Command. Like, they've got a bunch of stuff to interact with us here. So maybe it's just Baleful Strix to get the Brainstorm, and then I think I can just EI here safely. Feels so good to be on the other side of this card. They might have a blast, I guess. Do we know what's in their hand? Riveteer's Charm. Cards for library. Okay. They exiled. What the heck did they exile? I don't know how this works. Grist the Hunger Tide. Okay, whatever. I have a counter for that. I'm going to put, I think, Lightning Bolt in my hand, Ponder on the bottom, Scalding Tarn exiled, put Scalding Tarn into play, pass it up. I mean, if Bob does one to them on their upkeep, I'm just going to bolt them to death, which makes me pretty happy. It didn't. Oh, please take 4. Okay. But they did not take 4. It's a choke. Does choke matter at this point? I think I let this resolve. Is that crazy? Choke resolves. We know they have an Assassin's Trophy. They have a Hymn. They have a Kolaghan's Command. Whatever this is, I'm probably going to counter it. Assassin's Trophy targeting that. I'm going to counter that. I'm going to pitch Narset. Do have to remember I don't have blue land anymore. On my end step, I am going to crack this. I am going to get Basic Mountain. Bolt. Boom. Draw for turn. Bolt. Boom. There we go.
Yay, yay!
Match 1 in the Legacy 20th Anniversary Play-In against Jund. Good game, opponent. Love to see Jund back in the ring. See you in match 2. All right, match number 2. I think I can keep this hand. I don't love it. I could get Brainstorm locked. We're playing Themata. I do think I'm going to keep it, though. I do have an expressive iteration, which is always what we want to do. All right, we're on some artifact mess. You see that I have a mountain. Maybe that reads as burn. Happy to see Saga when I've got Hidetsugu. Aether Spellbomb. All right. Once again, Hidetsugu looking pretty good here. I can't imagine this is a wasteland deck, but I'd like to see more lands here. That's the last thing I'd like to see. I guess we play Volcanic Island and pass. I think I want to see some more cards before I start brainstorming. Got Ancient Tomb. I mean, if we can find the lands we need, this Hidetsugu Consumes All is going to be batshit. My opponent just drawing cards like crazy. Give me a land. A black land. I'll take it. Okay. So I think I brainstorm first. Yep. Brainstorm first. As of now, I don't need Fatal Push. I will keep Sudden Edict around. I think I can put Lightning Bolt away. Crack this. Grab Underground Sea, right? Yeah, grab Underground Sea. And I'll Thoughtseize. Kappa Cannoneer. So I have Kappa Cannoneer handled with Sudden Edict. They don't have blue mana. I think I want Psy out of here. And I can deal with the Kappa like that. Yeah, because I'm going to sweep up any of the Saga tokens with the Hitotsugu here in a moment. Okay. There's a 3/3. By the time it attacks me, it's going to be a 5/5, I imagine. 6/6 maybe. Four, 4. They're searching for something. They get another bauble. It's a 5/5. I think they have a bauble in hand. Yep. It's a 6/6. They have 3 cards in hand. If one of them is a Force of Will, we're just dead. But that's what I can do. I am at 11. Yep. I feel like they're digging for Force of Will. I don't have the time to... I mean, Force of Will would be my best draw here. Okay. Please resolve. We know 2 of the cards in their hand. Please resolve. This is the game. Okay. Okay. This makes me feel good. Like they don't have a Force of Will. Okay. I mean, they get a ton of value, but we get to sweep up all their creatures. And then we are in the market soon for the Narset business here. So I think they're going to have to... They have 7 cards in hand. Okay. Yep. This is going to be the... Ooh, Thought Monitor. Okay. Possible I should have kept Lightning Bolt. I do have to get rid of this because of Kappa and my answer to it being Sudden Edict. Exile all graveyards. Sounds good. Huh. Maybe it's just... I think I got an EI, right? That's what we're up to. Red, blue, expressive iteration. I take the Sudden Edict. Oh, put one of them into my hand. I'm going to put Force of Will in my hand. I'm going to put Ponder on the bottom of my library. I'm going to draw Sudden Edict. Or I'm going to exile it, rather. And now I'm going to Sudden Edict. Get this Thought Monitor out of here. And now I have a Force of Will and a Sudden Edict for their Kappa Cannoneer, which is what I would be scared of. They have beaten themselves up by 10 points to their Ancient Tombs. I imagine we'll have to cast them again, or tap them again. And then if all goes to plan... Huh. I think I just let that happen. They already have a ton of cards in hand. Jeez. Yep. I think I'd fight over Sai at this point. Thought Monitor. I don't think I stop that. Draw some more cards. Okay. I really want to hold my Force here. Okay. I could just get Narset going. Or I could get Baleful Strix going. Maybe it's Narset. Let's get Narset happening. What do I want to keep up? Probably the red. Let's get Narset. If they want to fight over this, I'm happy to let them fight over that. Yep. Narset goes away. Urza Saga. We're getting to the point where we're running out of gas. So without Narset, I'm definitely pitching the Stays Undoing to Force of Will now. Yep. I don't like this lag I'm seeing. Chalice of the Void on 1. I mean, yeah. Now I'm pitching this Brainstorm. I take it. Look what my opponent's up to here. Seems pretty crazy, but this is interesting. I think I just stick them with him, right? Maybe I brainstorm first. Be disciplined. Brainstorm first. I can't brainstorm. It's Chalice of the Void. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punt Central. My name is Jeremy. We took a Force of Will and a Mox Opal. Do they play Otawara? I don't really know what's happened here, but whatever. I've made a terrible misjudgment, and I am attacking for 3. Probably should have played Strix there. Not time for Urza Saga yet. Now it's time for Urza Saga. It can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's going to be big. Yep. Somewhere along the line, I lost track of what was happening here. Maybe they didn't force me, did they? They did. What did they pitch? They pitched Kappa because they're going to Otawara this creature, I imagine. There's the Kappa. We are going to counter the Kappa, and they're dead on board. All right. Took game 1 from 8 casts. Meltdown is here. I think I'm happy with all of that. We Culligan's Command, we Null Rod, we Energy Flux. I don't think Ruination makes the cut. I want it to, but I don't think it does. I think I can pull... It's a lot of stuff in. Probably Days Undoing. Narset we want. Fury I don't think I can get rid of. Maybe it's some of these Force of Wills. Maybe it's all of these Force of Wills. Still have 4 cards in play. Everything we're countering is blue, right? I mean, they do have artifacts, but I don't know if we're super worried about them. Maybe Lightning Bolt? I hate to take Lightning Bolt out. Fatal Push. Fatal Push gets much worse in this deck. I mean, I guess it can hit... Ooh, it can hit what's-his-face? Psy. Maybe Sherman Narset. I do need to win the game eventually. 3 cards. Maybe I can take him out. Is that crazy? And a Thoughtseize. Just go hard. Oh God, this does just put me dead to rights against a Chalice of the Void on 1. God, dog, why didn't I think of that? That's what the Force of Will is for. Okay. This lets me survive. I don't want Sorin right now. Okay. Yep. It's a quick thought cast. I think we just start this off nice and easy with a Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Okay. Drawn lands. Love to see that. I think I can Strix here. I don't think I need to play on basics for any reason. So I can get Underground Sea. I can get... Maybe I should get a basic island just to be safe. I've already messed up and didn't get my basic swamp, so... It's got a volcanic island. That's always wrong. Always do that wrong. There we go. Boom, boom. Baleful Strix. Let's get it going. Draw a card. Lightning Bolt. That's fine. Could be a little bit of reach if my opponent Ancient Tombs himself to pieces. Basic island. A lot of mana. This is Kappa Cannoneer, I imagine. Very quickly coming into play as a 5/5. So Hidetsugu sweeps up all of this, or some of this. This probably is better. I think I want to try to take them off as much as possible, as quickly as possible. So let's just melt down first. That can't be right. We're going to ponder first. Narset. Stopping them from drawing cards is great. I probably misdiagnosed that. So let's go. Hitotsugu, Narset, Baleful Strix. Don't shuffle my library. Now go ahead and try to melt down. Like if this gets forced, yeah, okay. Pitching Thought Monitor. Enters the battlefield. Okay, so any artifact they play means I'm getting stuck for 5 or 6 or whatever this thing does. That's the artifact. Makes it a 6/6. I can't block it. Yep. I'm at 12. This clock is very quick. There's Narset that I knew about. What can I get to kill this? I've got to find Sudden Edict. So help me brainstorm. I don't think I want any of this anymore. Do I? I think I can put Hitotsugu away. Put Lightning Bolt. So now I think I just Narset and maybe buy myself a turn. I do want black mana. Let's go Narset. Hopefully they can't add another 5 to this in one turn. That is not what I want to see. I think I need Ponder here. Played my land, much as I want to. I'm not going to attack. My way out of this is hoping they don't draw an artifact. Okay, fair enough. 6/6. Yeah, they're probably going to find an artifact here in their deck of predominantly artifacts. Yep. Okay, so this is now a 7/7 that I can't block. I'm very close to dead. This another Kappa. This I can't beat. Well, don't give up hope yet. Maybe I got some moves. I don't have moves. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so first things first, I've got to ponder. So if I keep this on top, I have to pay 4 to target this thing, which I can't do. So this doesn't get to stay on top. I'm going to shuffle. Hey, look, it's that. I did shuffle, right? Okay. I mean, right now, I just got to hope that this is enough. It's probably not enough. Draw a card, expressive iteration. Do it. Put this into my hand, this on the bottom, this in exile, and pass it. Like if they have an artifact in hand, this is curtains. This feels like an artifact. Yep. So this comes into play. These can't be blocked. And that's the game. All right, we're going into game 3. Ooh. So Force of Will is probably pretty good. These blasts, I think, are not as good as Force of Will. I could be wrong. I'll leave one blast in. Could be Fury comes out. But Force of Will has to fight the Kappa. I would love to play first. I don't love this, but I'm going to keep this. Opponent mulled to 6. Okay. They mulled to 6, and we are going to ponder. I think I can safely grab a Valk here. I do like all of this. So let's go. We'll draw Sudden Edict next turn. Actually, we'll go boom, boom, boom. Shuffle library, no. Keep our fingers crossed that Chalice of the Void isn't going to show up here. Given that, maybe I didn't make a good decision here. I am okay with this. I'm going to Thoughtseize, get anything pesky out of the way. Holy Toledo. Look at all. Look at this. What a hand. What do I even take? Force Negation? Thoughtcast? Force Negation first? Okay. My opponent did have to keep a rough one. Okay. They cast that. Now they get to cast a Thoughtcast. Or not. I don't. 1, 2. Yeah. They're not there yet. I think given what we're seeing now, I want to slam a Narset and make them force it. That might be crazy, but it does mean we're getting the Force of Will out of their hand. And they definitely have to force that. And they pitched the Thought Monitor. So now our opponent's hand is 2 Thoughtcasts. I don't know that that was necessarily the right move, but I do have their Kappa if they somehow find it. This is not a great place for them to be. Force of Will is great. I am going to EI. I did that wrong, of course. This would have to be red. This would have to be blue. Now let's try to EI. Okay, so what into my hand? I've already got 1 Sudden Edict. I think I put Brainstorm into my hand. Sudden Edict on the bottom. Polluted Delta into exile. Cast the Polluted Delta. I think I would like... I need more red. And we're going to go boom, boom, Baleful Strix. Another Baleful Strix. All right. Got a Force of Will up. We know they've got 2 Thoughtcasts in hand. Now I have to beat them. That's where the problem comes in. Another Force of Will. I think we start with Strix here. Blue, Baleful Strix. Yep. Fatal Push. All right. Whether or not that should still be in the deck is up in the air. The clock has started. Maybe I should have brainstormed there. I don't know. Okay. They drew a land. Do I just force this? Pitching Force of Will. I think I just want to keep them off of as much as possible. Hey, that's a good one. So let's brainstorm to start. Not locked. Thank God for small favors. I think I can put, actually, probably Lightning Bolt and Basic Island. Play this. Keep up. Black mana for the Fatal Push. And let's go Null Rod. Force of Negation, pitching Psy. Cool. Now they have a Thoughtcast in hand. And I am coming with these little Strix. I have an answer to whatever their creature might be. Thoughtcast. Can't do anything about that one. They've got 2 cards in hand. Just like that, they're cruising. This is a dangerous deck, but hopefully we have enough tools I don't think I wanted that basic island. Okay. Let's get in there. I think I'm going to get the other basic swamp here. And go like this. Play Sorin the Mirthless. If they have another force, they'll probably use it. I'm going to make a vampire. Don't know if that's good or not, but I do want to get this game over with before my opponent has time to draw any of the wild stuff they can do. Have a Sudden Edict. Have a Fatal Push. They're on a 3-turn clock. Less if they use this Ancient Tomb. This feels like the Kappa. There he is. Hey, buddy. Yep. I think I just let that go, right? That's fine. Yep. Gets bigger. Looks at a card in my hand. Sees that it's Sudden Edict. I'm going to cast it. Sudden Edict. Get rid of the Kappa. And we take it. 2-0 with Grixis Control. Good game to Thamata. And I'll see you in round 3. All right. Round 3. We are on the draw. This is a hand that I will keep, hoping my opponent is not, my opponent House of Mana, MTG, is not on some wild combo that's just going to drown me in the first turn. Probably Delver. Hey, it's Delver. All right, so I think I can just play a Scalding Tarn for now and relax. There is a temptation here to fetch basics because, as you know, Delver. It's a Wasteland deck. It's not really how I want to lose this game. This did not flip, which is great. Okay, so I could get black, blue, and then have Badlands for red. Maybe that's what I do. I could just try to hymn them. That plays right in the days. Maybe I can't afford. I think maybe I just Baleful Strix here. And I am going to go with basics, even though that's kind of bad. Black, blue, Baleful Strix. My opponent dazes this. I mean, I think I'm okay with that. No. I think my fear of Wasteland has made me not bolt one of these when I probably should have. Please don't flip. All right, we got lucky again. Brainstorm, all right. All right, my opponent brainstorms, does not fetch yet. I think now I can try to clear up these Delvers. So we're going to Fatal Push this one, Lightning Bolt this one. And I guess I should Ponder here too, right? Yeah. I know what I'm playing against. Holy crap. Huh. Do I just want to draw 2 Force of Wills here? I guess Force of Will, Baleful Strix, Force of Will. So I have a Force of Will to deal with anything I don't think I can beat. Yep. I really don't want to see... Okay, I'd rather see a Delver than the Darcy. I'm going to draw a Baleful Strix, which is going to draw us into... maybe I'm just going to hymn here. I can hymn playing around days. If they want to force me, that's fine. It's like the hymn resolving. Took a Pyroblast and an EI. That's great. Now we know they have 1 card left. I imagine Delver will flip here, but then we get Baleful Strix going, and they got a Lightning Bolt. So we don't get Baleful Strix going, but That's all right. Brainstorm. Part of me that wanted maybe wonders if I should have forced that, but I think I just want to keep all my options open. This is Murktide. I am going to force a will this Murktide. Yep. Let's force that. Get him out of here. We know their one card in hand is Lightning Bolt. Force a will. All right. Despite holding up Force a will, I think... Huh. So if I play this, they Lightning Bolt the Strix, but I do draw a card. And then I'm cold to Murktide. Maybe I think I'm just going to chill here. Huh. I don't love this, but we're going to let our opponent do what they're going to do. I'm tired of taking this damage, so I'm going to Sudden Edict. Now if we get another... Okay, Brainstorm. Don't know if the bolt is still there, but... Well... I think I'm going to force it. Force the action here. It was another Brainstorm. All right. So we have depleted our opponent of resources. The problem with Delver is they can snap back from this very quickly. Like that. Expressive Iteration. I don't think I fight over this. I mean, it does let them... Huh. No, I don't fight over that. Only because it leaves me with nothing, right? So Wasteland, they get to stick my Badlands. We haven't seen a land in a while. Sure would like to see a land. Dragon's Rage Channeler. I don't think I get to force that either. Thoughtseize, not what I want. It's Baleful Strix. Draw a card. Sounds good. Pass a turn. So this is good because it has to attack. I will happily block. Get DRC out of here. We're going to Brainstorm. Going to do some EIs of my own. I think I can put... Huh. Maybe the time for Force of Will has passed. Or maybe I just put this and this. No, I put... Huh. I'm going to put Force of Will... No. I like holding up my force. Okay, I got to do this quick. Prismatic. We're going to Thoughtseize them going to 9. If they have an instant, it's going to happen right now. Okay, it's a land. Pass it. I do want to draw this land. Narset's under there. I don't think I did that right. I am going to play the land, though, and pass it. And then if something debilitating is about to happen, I can force it and then have Narset backed up. I think that's fine. Chooses not to shuffle. That makes me feel scared. There's Narset. We're going to get our colors all wrapped up here. Mountain. I think it's EI time. Or is it Narset time? It's EI time. We can put Baleful Strix in our hand. That was wrong. I'm going to put Narset on the bottom and Exile Fury, or I guess like that. This was all a mistake, but what are you going to do? Okay, so we go like this. We're going to grab a island, and then we're going to cast Baleful Strix. Daze it. Fair enough. I will not pay for days. I think I may have let this one fall away. EI, yep. The DRC is coming in. They get their Mystic Sanctuary back to get another EI, or to cast the Dragon's Rage Channeler and put the EI back on top. I think I'm drawing fresh here. Okay, so I think there's more I can do with red. Try to play a Narset. Resolves. See what we got. Well, I guess it's Ponder. Gonna go to 6, which I'm not thrilled about, but I think I get Underground Sea here, and we're gonna cast Ponder. Yikes. I don't like this. Okay, so if we live long enough, Expressive Iteration might bail us out. I think I made some bad moves here. This is coming at me, as you can imagine. Yep, there's the Murktide. I don't think I can beat this, so I have to counter it. Yep, all right. Oof, on to game 2. That was a beating. Okay, against Delver, we want all of our blasts. I don't think I need K-Command. Taking my Force of Wills out. Possibly Flusterstorm. I think Days Undoing comes out. Maybe the Flusterstorm is too much. Yeah, that feels right. I would love to go first. Thank you. Yep. This is a keep. Once again, I can play on basics if I want. I think I do want. Maybe not. Well, we're going to start with this and pass it. Should I have been Bloodstained Mire in case I'm going to fetch for basics for Lightning Bolt? I have a bad feeling this game is going to go like the last one, where I can just answer all of their threats and then stall out. I'm going to get a basic mountain here. I'm going to Lightning Bolt this Delver. And pass it. Then next turn I can EI. Probably won't. Chooses not to shuffle, gets a Steam Vents. Another Narset. It's like they're telling me something here. That's probably the wrong order, but let's brainstorm. Definitely put a Narset away. I think I can put this Badlands down, and then I can decide if I want it later. Yep. Brainstorm. Yep. That's not the kind of thing I'm interested in blasting. So my opponent has held off. Oh, I should crack this. Damn it. Do it every time. Okay. EI. I'm going to put Thoughtseize in hand. Going to put Narset on the bottom. Exile Volcanic Island. Play Volcanic Island. Crack this. Going to go with my basic Swamp. And I'm going to Thoughtseize my opponent. Yikes. I mean, it's a lot of heat. Got a Daze, a Counterbalance, 2 EIs. I think I just have to take the Counterbalance. Yeah. Next turn, we get to the Narsets, which don't do anything against Expressive Iteration. I have a feeling my opponent's going to cast that. Yep. This is not what I fight over. They exile Delver. Mystic Sanctuary, get back Expressive Iteration. Play Delver. So we know one of these is gone, but it's coming back. We know they have a Daze. I just can't stop drawing Narsets. I think either way here is fine. Happy to see a Force of Will. I think I take a Sudden Edict and just get this. Or do I keep? I think I want to not lose to the Murktide Regent. So here we go. They want to force that. That's fine. Okay. So I'm pretty sure one of their cards is unknown, right? They're going to draw EI right here. They're going to cast it again. Narset doesn't do anything. Lightning Bolt kills Narset. That's fine. Certainly have more where that came from. Misty Rainforest. This is going to be a Narset. Yeah, I think that's fine. Narset. Pyroblast. All right. Let's play a land. Do we want to consume here? It does slow down their... No. They have days. What am I thinking? We're done. Do not yield. All right. Expressive Iteration. I feel like those are gone now. I don't actually know that. Okay. Mishra's Bauble. Yep. Wasteland can deal with whatever we've got here. They draw a card up to 5 in hand. Another one of these. All right. So guess what it is? It's Narset. I made fun of Narset for showing up, but she's been pretty good. Well, I guess it's Brainstorm. I don't think I need to do that yet. I'm just going to pass. And then next turn, it's EI time. I'm sorry, it's Hitotsugu time. Yep. So in response, I'm going to grab Underground Sea and Sudden Edict. We know they have Days, Force of Will. This is the max power Murktide. That's fine. Let's see what we're working with. Thoughtseize and Fatal Push. I guess I'll take Thoughtseize. We're going to Sudden Edict again. And now I think, well, you know what? No reason to get hasty. Let's give them a nice Thoughtseize. Days, okay. Fair enough. Yes. Days is gone. They're going to hit Narset, I presume. Fine. Is it? Yeah, it's fine. They have 3 cards left. Force of Will, Ponder, Mystic Sanctuary. Well, we know what Mystic Sanctuary is going to get. It's going to get EI, so I think I just take Force of Will. And do I want to brainstorm here? Yes, I do want to brainstorm. Sorin, huh? Yes, I will. So we're going to go... nope. We're going to go like this and like this. And we're going to pass. Running out of time here. No, Force of Will is gone. They've got Mystic Sanctuary. All right, Mystic Sanctuary is gone. Expressive Iteration. What a twist. Ponder. Yep. Ponder chooses not to shuffle. Ponder is gone. We draw a Baleful Strix. Do I go? Yep. I think I'm just going to start with Sorin here. Is that? Yeah, that's tapped fine, right? Okay. Sorin is here. We're going to make a vampire because I want to get this game underway. Got to win at some point. Baleful Strix. Yep, draw me a card. Pyroblast, that's good, and I'll pass. I feel like this spell gets cast a million times. It's so good. And the synergy of getting Mystic Sanctuary and dazing to get it back, it's wild. It's a Murktide Regent. Imagine that. So our problem here is going to be being unable to... Where the hell? Okay. Okay. Sure. The problem here is going to be winning in enough time. Yep. Attack with all creatures. We're going to consume finally. And we're going to pass the turn. I should have played that land. There's counterbalance. Oh, I killed my vampire with Hidetsugu like a big clown. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to see if counterbalance stops it. Yes. Okay. We are going to create a vampire, play the land, begin combat, and pass. I'm playing loose here because I'm under 10 minutes. Dragon's Rage Channeler. The good news is we've taken all of their EIs out of the graveyard. I have a creature. I'm going to bolt this. See if it resolves. Of course not. Boom, boom. This will resolve. Maybe not. Okay, it does resolve. Draw a card. A 0 on top. Let's Fatal Push this. It's gone. Do the thing with Sorin. Look at the cards. Him to Turok. Okay. I will not use Sorin's ability. And we will go to attacks. Attack with all creatures. Yep. And we're going to pass from there. Our opponent has 0 cards in hand. So do we. We get F6 value. They get to draw a card. We get to draw a card. It's him to Turok. Look at the top card of our library. Expressive Iteration. Okay. Nope. Probably crazy, but I'm just trying to win here. Attack with all creatures. Our opponent's at 1. Kind of a bummer. Time is of the essence. We'll do this and pass. EI's on top. I will give you a hint what our opponent is about to do. I don't think they have a way out of this, but I might not have even plus Sorin there. Yep. Let's begin sideboarding. All right, we are very short on time. I think, do I want Culligan's Command? I don't think I do. I think I'm happy with this list. We do have to get a little bit more aggro here. So I'm going to be F6ing when I could be holding up like the bluff of a counterspell. Oh. I hope my opponent is just in the tank on what to do. Okay, good. Rather than me being disconnected. Yeah, I don't love it, but this is what we're doing. Delver? It's worse. Going to ponder. Forgive me if I'm a little less talkative here. Trying to do this as quick as possible. Holy crap. I'm going to keep all of this. No, do not shuffle my library. Pass it. Pass it. Let's see if they're going to shuffle. Chooses not to shuffle. Wasteland. Okay. Yep, gets in there. Play this. Pass the turn. I mean, we are about to go hard in the paint on Sudden Edicts. Yep, Delver. Copy that. I could play into Daze here by just trying to clear this up. So I think I'll go with Volcanic Island, Red L Blast, hit the Delver. This is playing into Daze, which is probably stupid. I hope this is my opponent tanking once again and not me disconnected. Wish there was a way to check. Okay. They do Daze. I don't think there's really a negative to them doing that. I'm just trying to move a little quicker here. Yep, Ponder. They are prepping for that Murktide. And I am going to fall right into it. Because this is a hymn that I can't cast. Oh, I cracked a fetch. Well, let's do this. Okay. Pass it. Wait. Okay, they wastelanded me. I almost had a heart attack. Okay, that's going to hit me for 3. Yep. They get to waste me off of that. Fair enough. I think it's just this and pass it. In response to almost anything, I'm going to begin combat. Let's go ahead and crack that. Here's a question. Do I keep... No, I'm just going to do it. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Pass it. I'm just going to slam Narset here. Blast it. Yep. There's their EI. It will be followed by one of my own very shortly. I am going to yield. The world is their oyster. Do what you want. Yep. Yep. Guess I would like to see a Hitotsugu here. Thoughtseize. I will take that. I guess I shouldn't have played EI. Darn it. Okay. Brainstorm, EI. I mean, it's EI, right? Now we're going to do our own blue. Red, expressive iteration. This should be exiled. It's not. So we're going to put this into my hand. This into the bottom because it doesn't matter. And then this into exile. That was a boneheaded maneuver by me, and we're going to pass it. So I'm going to take 3 here, but then I'm going to sweep it up. Yep, there's the brainstorm we knew about. Feels like Murktide's got to be here soon, right? Has to attack. Counterbalance. All right. Hope there isn't 3 on top. Black. Red. Blue. Don't be a 3. If they have a 3, I assume it's like Brazen Borrower, if it's even in the deck. Okay. Chooses not to use counterbalance. They have 1 card in hand, so it can't be a counter that bothers us, I think. Yes, sir. EI is coming. You know it. Okay. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Holy crap. Oh, that feels bad. God, dog, that feels bad. That feels bad. Could have just paid it. Decided not to. This timer, man. It's really... I should just put a piece of electrical tape over it. There's Murktide. God. They're getting an EI. Here comes Murktide. Yep. Just imagine if I had that card. Oof. Okay. Bolt that. Probably a 1 on top. Okay. That happened. I think we can safely brainstorm now. Put that. Put that. We're just going to Sudden Edict, and then we're going to pass. Oh, well, learn something new every day. That's the game. That was a rough one. We will see you in round 4. Okay, we are in round 4. Playing against Condescend. We are on the draw. So far, 3 minutes have gone by, and my opponent has not taken any action. If we're in a control mirror, at least I've got a leg up. Okay. They are here. I don't have a... I mean, this is all about the matchup, right? They begin with 7 in hand. I think I'm going to keep this. Hopefully they're not on Oops All Spells or some degenerate combo deck that I just can't deal with. I guess I have Thoughtseize as some form of interaction, but all right. After a long time, my opponent is back. All this time, and we're going to play against Delver. This could be Sneak and Show, I guess. I mean, it could get dazed, but I'm going straight into Thoughtseize here. Oh, look at this. It's Delver again. What do we take here? I have the Sudden Edict. I think... Ooh, they don't have lands. I'm going to take the Brainstorm. Is that greedy? It does let... Yeah, I'm going to take the Brainstorm. They shuffled their library as well. Didn't find a land, so... Play the Dragon's Rage. Here, I am just going to get the Strix in play. Oh, they drew a Daze. All right. They put an EI into the graveyard. I do not get to pay 1 for my Strix. They get their land drop. Pretty sure whatever I do next turn is going to get Force of Willed. But let's make them do it. We're going to run their hand out somehow. Okay, that's gone. We're on a good start. Okay, they found their second land. Play the Murktide. 7/7 Murktide. About to get murked by Sudden Edict. Wipe out the graveyard. We draw a land, which is cool. I think I wait here, see what they do. Now they're drawing the lands. We're going to Edict this away. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Like, oh no, Brazenvaro is going to make me eat my words here. Okay. Draw another land. This becomes the Vessel. Drop a land in play. Do I just get this going again? It seems wrong, right? Whatever. Well, I'm glad that didn't kill my Vessel. There was a moment there where I saw no mana cost and I had a heart attack. Petty Theft, yep. Kind of knew that was coming. Wipe out these graveyards again. Could do without drawing all these lands, however. I mean, they know this is coming, but whatever. Nope. Play the spell. I'm just trying to get so much aggression that we can kind of beat him out of this. And keep Murktide away forever. Yep. So I'm pretty sure they've still got 2 Force of Wills in their hand. I imagine whenever Narset comes calling, they're going to force me. There it is. They got the Channeler. So me kind of going quick on these Hitasugus could have hit that Dragon Rage. All right. Yep. Exile the graveyard. Yep. Get their EI back. Wipe the graveyard clean. Let's ponder. I don't think I want any of that. That's all right. We know they have a Force of Will, right? I think in response to that, I'm okay with killing this. I'm killing the Dragon Rage, or attempting to kill the Dragon Rage channeler. This is almost certainly the wrong time to do this, but yep. I am never getting through with one of these Vessel of the All-Consumings. Felt so good starting here, and it's all turned to crap. Wasteland. This is not like super important to me here. Yeah, yep. That's gone. I go to 11. The Vessel of the All-Consuming pops. My opponent has very carefully guarded their Force of Wills. I imagine now is when I'm going to see one. Or just the main deck blast. Yep, we are losing this race handily. I mean, this is just a clinic in how good Delver is. All right, we're going to game 2. All of our blasts. Maybe Kolaghan's Command. I don't like another 3-mana spell, though. Take the forces out. Is Tarak good? Take out Days Undoing. So we're even now. And now the question becomes, am I annoyed enough with EI to try to surgical it? No, that can't be right. I want to do it so bad. I will play first. This is unkeepable. This is keepable. I think Fury's time is not here yet. So Wasteland does destroy me here, but I don't think I have the time to waste. Okay, so they have 1 land, 2 Ponders, a Brainstorm, some Delvers. I'm going to take the Dragon's Rage. That feels like the thing that lets them hook and book, as they say. Steam Vents, Ponder. They chose not to shuffle. Okay. We don't see a Force of, or a Daze, but that doesn't mean there's not one hiding. Okay. All right. No Wasteland. No Wasteland. Delver. All right. No Wasteland. We're good for now. I think we're just going to keep the board as clear as possible. Uh-oh. My opponent with the deep read of my body. Yep. Now the Wasteland, right? Yep, they're searching for that Wasteland. Chooses not to shuffle. There's the Wasteland. Probably going to take me off a red. Yep. Delver. Yep. Well, the good news is I have a Brainstorm. The bad news is they're going to counter it. Ooh, we got lucky. I don't need this. And I feel like Fury is also not the fight. Although I can wait, right? No flips. I know this is wrong. I know it's wrong as I'm doing it, but I'm going to do it. I think this is all gone. I don't think the Brainstorm has happened yet. Yep. Happy to block that. Feel like they're fueling up for the Merc. Well, at least I've got my basic mountain. That was definitely a reach, hitting that second expressive iteration. They did not shuffle. Okay, we're getting our lands where we need them. I mean, sure. God, dog. Yep. Let me guess. Expressive iteration. Okay. Well, yep. Ponder. Okay. Give me something, please. All right. It was definitely not right to just lean into that. So, I'm going to get an Underground Sea. Blast it. Okay. Couldn't have done anything about that. And we'll pass it. Delver resolves. That's probably gone a while ago. I think the scariest thing they could drop is Counterbalance here. Yep. Something. Well, that's something. We're going to go here, here, and here. Do not shuffle my library. Put that into play. We're going to take a little bit of... I may stick this if it flips. It did not flip. Okay, so we got a little bit of a reprieve there. If things go as we hope, this happens. So I will lose the What's it? Oh, they have one card in hand. Okay. Hydroblast. So I'm going to lose the Sudden Edict, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty important. Let's let them surveil first. They put an island in the graveyard, and we pyroblast this. And Hitotsugu sweeps up. We are pants down to whatever they're going to do, but... Okay. It's not EI. That's something. We do need a move for this thing. That's not it. It's a 1/1. That's good. Going to play our land and pass it. I do think I'm going to aggro counter any threat here. Another land. This one I think I'll keep in hand. I don't know if that's good or not, but that's what's happening. They have two cards in hand. One of them has to be Expressive Iteration, right? Well, we're going to stop this. Doing my math on the fly here. I don't know if we're winning this or not. But I don't think I get to sit back and wait. They're coming in for 1. I am at 8. We are fighting. Hey, it's my turn to EI. Let's do it. Brazen Borrower for this. Hardcast Force of Will. Gotcha. No problem. Let's do it. They're at 6. This is a 5/5. Please don't be one turn too late. They can definitely just jam a Murktide if they draw it. Okay. This is 2 card types right now. Give me a Bolt. Or not. Okay, but they've got 1 card in hand. I think going to attack first. Is that good? I mean, I guess if it's Brazen Borrower, whatever this is, I'm not going to get another chance. They're dead next turn. Take away their land. All right. See if we can take a game off of... Is it Delver here? Yep. Okay. We're going to game 3. Woo-wee. I don't think we want anything different, do we? I could see maybe a Flusterstorm. That can't be the right move, right? Let's stick with what we've got. All right. It's another unkeepable hand. This is a keepable hand. I think I put my other swamp away. Done. Delver. Delver it is. Interesting. Okay, so they have 5 cards. I think I'm happier if this gets wastelanded than any of the others. Pyroblast. Okay. I think I do play around days here. I'm in no rush. This I have to act on. Okay. Ooh. All right, we've got the EI. We're going to try to clear this Delver. Pass a turn. Yep. It looks, at least next turn we get to start. Okay. They draw the card off of Mishra's Bauble. I get to cast Expressive Iteration. Maybe right in the days. Or their Pyroblast. Yep. Pass it. I think I can safely pass through this. Yep. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay. Okay, so I do get to try to cast Narset around days. All right, so we got Red L blasted. We've got 3 coming at us. They have 3 cards in hand, so one of them has to be either EI or Murktide. No? Okay. It's our turn to EI. None of this helps against Dragon Rage Channeler. So we're going to put one of those in our hand. Put one of those on the bottom. Put that in exile. Cast it. And Brainstorm. Okay. I'm okay with this. So we'll put back Sudden Edict, which we can't cast right now, and one of the blasts. We will Thought Seize, and then provided all this goes well. Man, the amount of cards they can just whip through. So if we end up taking 5 from this. I'm sorry, take another 3 maybe. Yep, EI goes back on top of the library. They daze it to get their Mystic Sanctuary back. They surveil. I mean, yeah, it's probably not good. But, yep, they have 2 lands in hand. I'm going to take 3. The amount of acrobatics this deck is able to do. God, it's a good deck. Yep, I knew that was coming. Expressive Iteration. They can just get Lightning Bolt back a few times, and I'm cold to it. Yep. Play the... Yeah. Mystical Tutor, get it back. Or Mystical, whatever the island's called. Mystic Sanctuary, get the Lightning Bolt back. And I am cold and dead to that. All right, good game, opponent. Let's make them do it. Let's make it official. Let me give one to my opponent on this. Right in the forehead. I will see you for match 5. Try to go 3-2 and get our money back. All right, we're here for round 5. I have lost the dice roll again, and I'm playing against Magic Player 2314, whatever. All right. This is to make our money back and get 1 treasure chest, which will have endless profit in it. Well, 5 minutes into the game, and my opponent has not taken any action. I feel like this is helping us out because at the end of the game, our times are going to be equal because I play so slow. So our opponent is giving us a little step stool, a little help. All right, over 10 minutes are off my opponent's clock, and no movement. They have 61 cards in their deck, so I don't know what this could be, and we might never know. Hopefully, once again, this is my opponent and not me disconnected. I don't think I am, but we shall see. Well, 15 minutes have basically come off the clock. I thought at some point it auto-conceded. I don't really know. The good news is, if my opponent does show up, this may be the first person ever who loses to time against me. Hey, look at that. We went 3-2. Yeah.
Yay, yay!
I mean, I'll take it how I can get it. Boom. What a match. All right. Well, I will come back for the wrap up and the chest opening. See you soon. Guess what I didn't realize? The 3-2 just gives you your money back and 5 qualifier points. I don't actually get any chests. So that's it. Went 3-2. I'm happy with it. Made some boneheaded plays, but that's all right. Still learning Grixis Control. I'm going to keep running this back. Thanks to Bosch and Roll for the list. Brian Koval, you can find him on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description. And see you next time. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know how YouTube works.